My salutations to Shri Sadguru Yogi Nareyana Thathaya. Satcharitra of Shri Sadguru Yogi Nareyana Thathaya of Kaiwara. Chapter 15. Sadguru Thathaya planned to raise a basil plantation in the temple courtyard for the divine service of the deity of Shri Amora Narayana Swami every day. For the water needed for irrigation, he decided to have a well dug in the courtyard. The expenditure for the project was met partly by donations from devotees and partly by borrowings from many. The work began, the well was dug deep enough, but there wasn't any sign of moisture. The money was exhausted. The project came to a standstill. Everyone was disturbed, including Matta. Sadguru Thathaya noticed the deadlock. He sat at the edge of the well and prayed to the goddess Ganga. Upon this prayer, the goddess Ganga, the cleanser of sin, materialized with a vigorous gush. The well was soon full with a magical upsurge of water. The entire gathering of devotees recognized the mystic powers of Sadguru Thathaya, whom they knew was actually an avatar of the Lord Amora Narayana Swami. The whole town of Kaiwara reverberated with their jubilation and acclaim for the Guru. The well is still there today in the matta of Thathaya in the Kaiwara Kshetra. It never dried up, even in times of severe drought. It has plenty of water to meet the religious services as well as the daily needs of the service staff and the hordes of devotees and visitors to the shrine. Even to this day, everyone vouches that the grace of Sadguru Thathaya made it all possible. To laymen, the Guru was conceived as a maker of miracles. Of course, the behavior and actions of the great luminaries who have mastered Ashtanga Yoga and attained the Thathaya stage look like magical illusions. Thathaya's paranormal powers are not the deliberate manifestation of his supernatural caliber, they are, in fact, incidental to his physical plane of existence. Besides, the Siddha himself never thought of them as miracles in the first place. They are part of their daily routine, and they are interpreted by the layman as miracles. The lifespan of Sadguru Thathaya is dotted with so many wondrous events such as this. To this day, many anecdotes are current among the devotees, featuring the incidents, miracles, enigmas, and experiences that took place in his life. Whenever any of his disciples reminded him of the wife and children of his earlier life as a householder, Sadguru Thathaya would explain, "Everything with a beginning has an end. Everyone born will die, it is an inescapable certainty. Every soul is entangled in the vicious cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. The only way is through the benevolence of the spiritual Guru. His guidance and instructions alone can break the cycle and set you free. If you are steadily devoted to his service, he will one day grant you the realization and absolution you need." On these lines, the Almighty, who liberated me from all material affiliations and entanglements, also dispelled the attendant delusions. That was his perspective. In fact, he had none of his family members alive at the time. There were no contemporaries. But then again, all of humanity was his family. One day, Sadguru Thathaya was on his way to Dabakunta village. In the sugarcane fields, the farmers were boiling sugarcane juice in giant pans. The juice was thickening into treacle. He was surrounded by some children, who were already familiar with his presence in those parts of the village. They requested him, "O Thathaya, we want to sample the jiggery." But the farmers have refused. They are also chasing us away. If you ask them, they will certainly oblige. So please let us have a little bit of jiggery. In fact, they were wise, they knew that the word from Thathaya was a command. Then the Guru proceeded to the giant boiling pans. Admittedly, no one objected. He dipped his hand in the boiling treacle, took out a handful, and distributed it among the children. All the same, the hot treacle did not scald his hand. Nor did the children suffer any oral pain from the heat. On the contrary, the liquid felt cool and invigorating. They felt no less refreshed than if they had had a cool bath or a cool drink. The transcendence of the powers of sage Thathaya over the Agni Ayub of the 5 elements was demonstrated through the incident. Thanks for listening. Please forward and or share Shri Kaiwara Thathaya Yogi life story to others.